I am never shocked anymore when video game journos go out of their way to attack the very people they need to read their trash. And now, of course, a game journo is attacking gamers daring to question the ghosts of Yotei actress. It says, enter the latest offender and newest member of Kotaku Detected, Zarmina Khan from PlayStation Lifestyle, who published an article that, to put it mildly, is an absolute embarrassment to journalism. Now, a running trend is people being hired that have no background in the video game industry and entertainment, or even things such as storytelling or game development. As you can see, she is not somebody who should have been hired at all whatsoever for a site like PlayStation Lifestyle, because she worked for the British government. That right there is her big claim to fame. This actually recently happened with a The Guardian article where they were reviewing Silent Hill 2, and the author is somebody who specializes in basically everything except video games. He's never had a job in the video game industry. He admits that he never played the original Silent Hill 2, and he ranted about how this game has, over sexualized characters and monsters. These people are jokes, and it's the big reason why gamers point and laugh at these websites, because they're just hiring activists. And I don't want to sit here and read an article from an activist. I want to sit here and read an article, if I'm going to at all, from somebody who actually understands the industry and shares my same general opinions. And that's never the case with these losers. And of course, Ghosts of Yotei is a game that has caused a lot of controversy already, simply because it's Sony. And Sony right now is not acting like a good company. And we do know that they hired a activist as the lead actress. Now, of course, maybe she can leave her politics at the door. Maybe this game will be fantastic. I do have a little bit of hope because Sucker Punch did create Ghost of Tsushima, which is just so perfect. But on the flip side, that was a long time ago. That was before Gamergate 2. That was, starting in 2015 to 2020. So very different time. But if they didn't want backlash, if they didn't want any form of controversy, they wouldn't have hired a queer, genderless activist. And this author, if you can even call her that, this game journo who's really just a hack, is going on and on about how there was a supposed wave of trolls and harassment towards this actress. In the midst of all, trolls discovered that Ishii has no preferred pronouns, is a member of the LGBTQ community, and wait for it, has a hairstyle not to their liking. Yeah, when people see the, head that is shaved, only half of it's shaved, the shaved side hair look, people do instantly raise the red flags. And when you have in your bio that your gender is all pronouns, it does come across as a little bit cringy, and that she's quite confused on her, gender and her sexuality and just her life in totality. But yeah, I mean, if she can leave her politics at the door when going to work, and this isn't going to affect the game or her character at all whatsoever, then hey, maybe she can still do a fantastic job. But we definitely have seen a pattern with companies like Sony hiring activists, and then during, press tours for games, these activists go on rants. And Erica has already proven she's listening to the backlash because she's blocking tons of people. Surprisingly, I haven't been blocked yet, but it is what it is. Though, regardless, yeah, I mean, people are definitely skeptical, and I don't think it's bad to be skeptical. We need to see more content, right? We only got a 60-second trailer that, in my opinion, did look pretty good. But when you have someone who is very racist and does definitely voice their hatred towards particularly white people in this case, and is aligning with just the DEI initiatives that are being pushed in the industry, yeah, we're going to raise our red flag. So I'm going to, of course, be keeping my eye on Ghost of Yotei and this actress, seeing if she goes on any rants. Maybe she won't. Maybe from here on out, she's going to, basically clean up her act and not act so unhinged. But the state of video games journalism is a very bad one. Video game journalism is chaos right now because they don't have anybody who actually cares about video games, actually loves video games, and is passionate about them. They're just hiring people who, at the end of the day, wish that they could be political journos. They could not make it at an MSNBC, so they found another industry to dig their claws into, and that just happened to be video games. So I'll be keeping my eye on this. I'm sure that going forward, as we get closer to the release of Ghost of Yotei, we're going to see tons of journos and tons of articles released defending her and calling gamers ists and phobes. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.